Welcome to Bro Etiquette, better known as Brodicate.
No.
Brodicate? Dude, come on. I didn't say it last week.
I know.
I have to bring it back.
Just leave it as is, man.
I was actually thinking you had learned your lesson by now by not saying it last week.
Welcome back to Bro Etiquette, where we answer all the questions that every man has to know. Today, we got three new lines, three new topics to go over, discuss.
What do we got?
Well, let's jump right into it, eh?
Yep.
Bring it, jabroni.
First one of the day. Even if a girl manages to enter the bro gang, you shall never reveal the bro code to her. You may treat her as one amongst you, but never disclose any rules until she wins your trust completely. She could be an undercover agent after all. What are you, gentlemen? Your thoughts?
I feel personally, a girl should not be in the bro code, just because I feel they'll be more sensitive and I don't know, they're wired differently than males are.
But what I'm getting from it is not necessarily letting her into the bro code or whatever. I guess, like, if she joins your group of friends, for whatever reason, it says you should not let her know any of the rules of the bro code, because she might be an undercover agent, right?
Okay, I guess I know what you're saying, Guns, but in this specific situation, let's just say that you're cool with, let's say, a lesbian, right? I mean, you're not going to look at her the same way that you look at a straight girl. I mean, let's just be honest, right? Like, you're just not going to look at her the same way. She could potentially...
You never know. You never know.
Okay, you never know. But, say no chasing Amy. But,
Right.
I mean, you can bring her in, right? You can bring a friend in. She can potentially be close enough to you where you know, she's like your bestie, dude. I'm sure every guy has had a bestie who's a female. A lot of those times, you know, the guy's after the bestie, but in this case, no. Let's skip around that part. She's the bestie. She's cool. You're not interested in her. You still can't reveal everything to her. Like, every rule that every guy follows, you can't reveal that to her. Yes? No? Do you agree with that?
I think I still be with the no, because even though she is lesbian, let's be honest, she still has feelings.
Nice.
As soon as I come in, I was going to be lesbianas.
Snooze, you lose.
It's my fault for letting you go first.
But like I was saying, she's still a female, so you can't really reveal everything. I feel like I don't know. I'm still in the. You can reveal some, but not like everything, I guess.
Bogus?
What do you think? I think I also, I mean, in that situation, I think that she does get the pass. Like, she's cool. I'll talk to her. You know, we're buddies. I can pretty much talk about anything, which I do have a couple friends like that. But I still don't, you know, not 100%. You don't give it all away. Just because we're dudes, and they're women, and they just aren't gonna understand that sometimes guys are dumb. Sometimes we are. You know, we oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, with me and my wife, dude, like, we've been together, like, 15 years. Applause.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
Applause all around.
Yeah, so 15 years, right?
Yep.
I can tell her just about anything. And these last couple years, I've been very, very, very open, like, more open with her than I've ever been.
Right.
And I'll be like, hey, do you want to know how stupid I am? And she'll be like, what now? And, you know, and I'll tell her whatever the and then she'll be like, you're stupid. I know. And it's just, you know, we think about things differently. We look at things differently. And sometimes we look like idiots. You know, let's lesbian on. No, wait, I that one up.
Lesbianas.
But yeah. Let's be honest there. We don't want to reveal all your cards. You know?
Right. Yeah, I agree. But my fiance sometimes will look at me like, what the are you doing, kind of thing, you know? And I gave her a little bit of insight, and there's been times where she loves watching TikToks, and she's kind of gotten me on the app now. I used to not use the app. Anyways, so she brought up to me this channel of this chick who I guess is like helping girls understand guys, and so I guess somebody's given her one of the handbooks of bro code, right? Because she's like putting it out there, like saying, "Oh, guys do this and that," and for whatever reason, in the comments, women still aren't understanding bro code. So whether you let them in or not, they don't really seem to be picking up on it for whatever reason.
It's that bro logic.
Yeah.
That guy logic, though.
Yeah, guy logic just escapes them for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So
That's fine. And that's fine because we also lose the women logic. We don't understand everything on their
100%.
end.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I'm saying. They're wired differently.
Mm-hmm.
We're wired
Absolutely.
differently. Different wavelengths,
Yeah. So final answers? Guns?
Negative.
BB?
Nah.
No.
Not 100%. Nah.
Not 100%. Right.
Can't do it.
And I concur. Not 100%. You can give them hints and you can give them like minute details of it, but I don't think you can let everything slip.
Moving on to the next one. A bro shall never describe his sexual encounter in explicit detail to any of his bros. This might lead to them imagining him naked, which is forbidden by the bro code.
I think there are exceptions.
Oh.
Say, for example, let's go back a couple weeks now. We talked about, are you going to help me hook up with, maybe a dime piece? Now, say in this example, we hit it.
Okay.
Next morning, bro asks me, "Hey, so how was it?" I might give a little bit more detail than I normally do. And I'm not going to go and say, "Oh, I put my 8-inch, whatever." I'm not going to do that. Leo. That one was
That was
aggressive.
horrible.
All right. Yeah, so I'm not going to go into super detailed specifics, but yeah, I might give you a little bit of what went down in the gameplay, I might let you look at the whiteboard of what the game plan was.
I'm just picturing you with a whiteboard, like, this is me on top. Here's my leg.
Yeah, I'm gonna
B,
give you.
And she's
It's all gonna be stick figures also.
I was at point A and ran the ball all the way to point B.
The second
shoots, he
base.
scores.
I have to agree with Kuku. There are certain points in times where you are allowed to reveal a little extra detail, and it'll be up to the bro not to imagine you, of course. So there's nothing you can really do to avoid the situation if he does. But there is a thin line where you are allowed to add a little extra detail for a little imagination.
Imagination.
Now, let me add in. So, just to clarify a little bit, when I say you give a little bit more detail, I'm not giving detail about me. I'm talking about, like, if I've had her from the back or something. I'm talking about shape. I'm talking about size.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Plumpness.
And
Yeah, I'm clarifying for anybody listening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's always going to be more detail about her rather than myself. Yeah.
Senor Bogusberg.
But let me go back to the back to the question here.
Okay.
A bro shall never describe his sexual encounter in explicit detail to any of his bros. This might lead them to imagine him naked, which is forbidden in the bro code. Okay, that statement right there kind of just makes me think about porn.
Okay.
A guy pops on porn. He wants to watch porn.
Okay.
You can't. There is no such thing as I'll cover this part, and keep watching, you're gonna see some junk. You're gonna see some man junk. It's
Right.
gonna be in there. There's no escaping it.
Right. Unless girl on girl.
Yeah, but that's not. No.
Okay, all right. I know it's besides the point.
If you are in explicit detail with your friend, I mean, he's imagining porn. Basically, he's imagining your junk. No.
No, because
No?
we were saying, you can go into detail about said partner, but like at most you can probably just say you did this and you did that, but you don't have to go into detail on what you did, just on what you saw.
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna tell him, oh yeah, I grabbed my 8 inches of, left curve and,
8. You're very gratuitous there.
Oh, sorry,
Very-
I was trying to
Like
be
that?
a
Is it like that?
little,
Imaginative.
just like that. Yeah,
Little fictional over there.
yeah. I said I grabbed all 8 inches of my left curve and, or right curve. I actually
Sure
don't have a curve.
you sure you don't mean millimeters?
All right, but
Micro.
no, but you know what I mean? I'm saying, oh yeah, I'm talking about like big or something. I'm not saying my 12 inches around. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm not giving you details of anything to imagine me. I mean, for all I care, you could, like, with the details that I'm giving you, you're probably gonna try to like imagine yourself with,
Okay.
I'm a storyteller. I paint with my words. This.
You're the artist. You're the artist.
I'm an artist.
Clearly, with
star of
your
the show.
8 inches. You be painting
All
with
right,
8 incher?
fine. It's a little bit more like 8.5, 9, but I was trying to be humble here.
Okay.
Actually, I think I'm gonna agree with this one a lot more.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot on the other end. Earlier, I was playing devil's advocate, right, trying to sway you guys. But the reason why I'm saying that I would agree with it more is because I've been with my girl for like 15 years, okay?
Right.
And I mentioned in previous episodes that I'm a private person and I don't let a lot of information out, like mostly financial stuff, right? Like I just don't like talking about that.
Right.
And same with that sort of thing. It could be my bestest friends. Like I honestly, you guys are my brothers. We're cool, but like I would not talk about that about my wife.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I
My best
this-
friends.
I thought
let's
this
say
was
CK
like-
and Lizzie.
My bad. I thought this was
go
if
ahead.
you're like single or whatever, and then you're just getting like Cuckle said, a dime piece or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. For single men, yes,
Yes.
I can agree with that. But when you're a married guy, I tend to protect my wife.
Yeah.
I'm not going to expose her to the masses. Like
Yeah, for sure.
any sexual activity. I mean, that's between me and her, and then I don't really disclose that. Which friends of mine have asked before, and I'm just like, sorry, bro.
Yeah.
No, like it's just not happening.
Yeah.
Again, when you're single, when you're younger, it's your girlfriend or it's a one night stand or maybe not girlfriend, but like if it's someone that you're just messing around with, it's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah.
When you're with someone, when it's something serious, I don't tend to go that way.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that. I'm
Agreed.
basing this off of like single lifestyle, buddies or like you said, one night stands or something like that. That's what I'm basing this off of. Yeah, no, with my long term partner, no.
And that's fine. And I know where you're coming from, but keep in mind that once you get married and once you get older, you're still one of the bros.
Oh yeah,
Bro status doesn't change.
you're right.
Just putting that out there.
Yeah,
Just put
you're
it-
right.
I guess in order to put it, in layman's terms, the older you get, the wiser you get.
More. That's what all these whites on my face are. Yeah, all these grades. Wisdom. Yes.
Wisdom or jisdom?
I think it's
left and
just
What? one on the left, one on the right.
Ew.
you didn't deny it.
That means there was at least 2 of them.
Let's move on to the next one. The fabled Fist bump. Fist bump. Yeah, what up? The fist bump is a form of appreciation. You shall use it to show acceptance, appreciation, and go for it. Use this weapon often to have your bros know that you're on their side.
So I think the fist bump nowadays has a way different meaning. I think possibly back in the day that was kind of what it stood for. But nowadays it's more so used as a greeting, as a, hey, what's up? Especially after COVID, when people didn't want to shake hands, they would bump elbows, they would tap feet, or they would do a quick little fist bump. So I can't say that it stands for that anymore. Although I think it can stand for a like congratulations and acceptance still. Like if you and your bros are playing basketball, you win against another two of your friends or something, it's 2-on-2, you know, maybe you fist bump, you know, good game, GG.
I agree 100%. It has a different meaning. Some of the same meaning has stayed, but I would say the meaning has evolved.
All right.
What about you, BB? What do you think?
Well, I'm definitely older than the both of you guys. To me, it still means exactly that. I do agree, though, that it kind of has evolved with the times. It's more of a greeting. That's kind of how I use it now, too, as well. Like, it's a greeting, like, hey, what's up, how you doing, you know, boom. I think the fist bump may actually phase out, kind of like the high five phased out. You know, that used to be the what I just read, you know, the acceptance, the between bros, you know. I was like, hey, got laid last night, what up, you know, and that's gone now. Nobody high fives. Like, it's very rare that I ever see anybody high five.
Yep.
It's so bad that a few years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I when I worked at in a warehouse, I befriended the hot chick from the warehouse, and we were talking this back and forth, and then I completely forgot what she had said, but she said something awesome, something cool, and she's like, puts her hand up, and I'm like,
oh, you left her hanging.
I looked at the hand like, what is that? What is it? Oh no, it's a high five. And she had put her hand down. I was like,
Dang.
I left her hanging,
dude.
I didn't even mean to. I just wasn't accustomed to it. Because
Party foul, dude.
It was.
Oh Lord.
I screwed up. I messed up.
And on the hot
She never
chick
did it
too?
again. She never tried to high five me again.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big fuck up.
I think I phased it out for her too. Right there. That was the last straw.
Oh Lord.
Damn.
Your
But,
only hope, her last chance. And you failed.
But I will say, whenever someone requests a fist bump, I'm always willing to give it. So I mean, yeah, it's not phasing out anytime soon, but it still represents, you know, broness.
Yeah, I feel like it's a long lost technology. You know, people are aware of it, and some still know how to use it, but not everybody does. They're aware of it, but you know, just. I feel like eventually it will become a little obsolete.
When that time comes, one fist bump for the ages.
Huh?
With our powers combined.
Gay.
Come on, guns. Come on, guns.
It's already starting.
Don't leave me hanging, guns.
Maybe cut that one out.
That was my.
That was horrible.
Y'all nasty.
So real quick, I did have a bro etiquette moment.
Oh.
This kind of goes hand in hand with what we talked about earlier today. The first one, letting girl into bro code, letting her know all the codes. And partially into, can we let a girl into the bro code? This actually has to do with my fiance.
Oh.
She let me down a little bit.
I'm ready.
So, a few weeks ago, a few weeks ago, we covered about, a bro's car. And I was telling y'all, if you drop a French fry and it falls in the crack of my seat, you better reach in there and try to get that French fry. And I understand, some French fries are going to be a little bit tougher to get than others. But my fiance was at work, and I just know her. I know she was running late in the morning, and she didn't really take lunch or anything. So I'm pretty sure at that point she hadn't eaten. She was a few hours into her work. She had already had her lunch break, and I got off work early. So what I did was I picked up some Chick-fil-A, and I asked her, "Have you eaten already?" She said, "No, not really." I told her, "All right, cool. Come outside. I'm about to be there in about a minute. I'm just around the corner." So, I pulled up. She comes outside, and she sees a Chick-fil-A. She sits in my car, and we're eating. We're chatting. And tell me why one of these waffle fries, the big ones, the big ones, waffle fries, she drops it, slides into the crack of my seat. She looks at me. We lock eyes. Make eye contact. We lock eyes. And she reaches into her bag to grab another fry instead of reaching into that crack. As she's staring me in my eyes, having heard the episode with the bro etiquette. Yeah, exactly like that, Guns. Just like that. Just locked eyes, didn't break eye contact, new French fry into the mouth. Now, that's bad enough already, right? It happened a second time. Dropped a second fry in that same crack and did not go to reach for it. Yeah. That's why we can't let women into the bro code. So any of you youngsters listening out there, no chicks in the bro code. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, bro.
Oh yeah, the Rook has just it up for everyone.
If any of you have any bro etiquette moments, please let us know in the comments, because we would love to hear those.
We would, yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'd like to mention a few comments.
I would love to read them out loud.
Well, that does it for today's episode of Bro Etiquette.
Hey, everybody, it's closing time. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
I missed the part where that's my problem.